This is Debbie Dugan. Most people describe her as excitable.
Yes! Yes!
But the part you don't see, she went from high school mascot to a massage therapist who physically couldn't work anymore. And that's when she built the business that changed everything.
Ah!
All right, hole one, we have a par 4, 280 yards from Debbie's box. She's got driver in hand. She has never swung a club before?
I've swung a club maybe in a, yeah, at a party.
Okay. We just gave her a little lesson. We're gonna wait for this car to go by, and then she's gonna hit driver. This is my second driver that I actually own, so we're gonna see how it goes. Nice.
Hey!
That'll work great. It's running just over there.
I hit the ball.
That works great. See, golf is easy.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Wow.
Okay, that's my best drive I've hit on this hole. All right, we are just short of the green. That is a very great way to start.
Hole one, question one. When you look back at yourself as a kid, were you the kind of kid who played it safe down in the fairway, or were you already swinging big and figured it out as you went?
Ugh. Man, kind of a hybrid. I'd say younger self. I've always been like bananas and bonkers, like not always in a good way. Like,
okay,
kind of like a little too loud and outgoing, and didn't quite know how to, how to just curb it at the right times, right? So taking big risks socially, always been doing that, but that didn't always pan out because I didn't always know when to reel it in. But in terms of other things, I got involved in a group called Job's Daughters when I was a teenager. They actually were started in Nebraska, but I lived in California at the time.
Oh.
And I went up the leadership ranks with that. And that was risky. It was a lot of public speaking. It was leading a full group of girls. But honestly, like, it was an amazing experience, huge boost to my confidence. And then, the train kind of derailed for like the decade of my 20s. And then I'm back on track,
At what age did you start that then?
Job's Daughters?
Yeah.
I started when I was 11, and I was involved in it till I was about 18, 19.
Okay.
So.
Did you do sports growing up then, or?
Not really. I was the high school mascot.
Oh.
Yep.
What was the mascot?
We were the Gunderson Grizzlies. I was Buster. I was the male bear, and there was also a female bear. And I only did it for 1 year because what I found out is when you go up in the football stands, the kids just bonk your foam head and like harass you, and they take your ears and like shake you and stuff like that. Like, little kids are mean.
Yeah, because you're a mascot. You're not human at that moment. You're just a mascot.
Yeah, and the costume smells. Like, I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, like adjacent to the football field, because we would like sit on the cool floor and like peel off our costumes, and then like if little kids would run in the bathroom, it's like, quick, get back into character. And I did that for about a year, and it was super fun. Like, but it's a great way to get known in your high school. But I was like getting bonked in the foam head. Like, could do without that. But yeah, didn't really do sports.
One of the risk to brain injuries. So.
My head was here and the foam went out to like here. But
so
if you can imagine, if someone's bonking your foam head, you're still rattling all around. It was a great experience though. I actually just messed with my teenage daughter. I found my old picture and I just like randomly hung it in her room, and she like walked in her room and she was like, oh my God, there's my mom dressed as a bear. It's like me in the furry suit with like the head all.
Oh my gosh. You should send me that picture if you're
I will.
We'll post it somewhere here in the
I know,
video.
it's like that cringe-worthy, like, but yeah, it's a fun story.
That's awesome.
All right, so we have my drive here. We have just about 50 yards for it.
Not the end of the world.
We're forward. We're forward.
We are moving in the right direction.
Yes, we are. We have just a little 50-yard chip shot, like we said. I'm going to go on the right side, hopefully. Take it a roll up. Roll up there. Just a little short, but that'll work. All right, so we have this putting shot for us.
I just kind of like...
Yep, so you're going to look at the hole. You're going to aim probably as if there was like a flagstick laying down to the right of it. So you want to aim all the way up there.
Okay. I can do that. And look at the ball when I hit it, right?
Yep, look at the ball the whole time.
Okay. Stop, stop, stop. Yes. Hey.
Yeah, that'll work. Good pace.
Do I go over there and finish the job?
Nope. So we switch again.
Okay.
All right, a little chip shot. I'm going to take it just on the right side there.
Oh, you can make those bounce too?
Yeah.
Sweet. Here we go. 1, 2.
Oh.
Super close.
That was a good putt. Oh. Oops. Oh.
Can I tap
snapped. Yep.
it in? Yes. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
Yes.
Is
we
it good?
actually got Netflix to watch it.
I love it.
There
Woohoo!
we go. In for bogey. So we are 1 over through 1.
I have no idea what that means, but sounds great.
All right, hole 2, question 2, the first shank. When you're done Starbucks, massage therapist, even serving NFL luxury suites, what's one job from your early years that felt like a total mishit, but taught you something to still use today?
It would probably be more in the realm of like the different categories of things that I've explored within massage therapy. Like I, got in some situations where, I was like, oh, be an independent contractor, yet we somehow are keeping all the money and, everything is like profiting our situation.
Yeah.
Or just getting in situations where it's like, we promise you this many clients and so, but you front load all the work, but ultimately I'm still the one,
Yeah.
I don't know, just situations like that. But
You're just like, how does this math work out?
yeah, how does this math work out? But, I'm a big believer in everything happens for you. Like, I've gotten to dabble in a lot of different ways to do my job in my industry. And it's helped me set up like how I want to structure things for my employees. Just having that, awareness of being on both sides of the equation. And, when an employer didn't treat me so great, that's great. That's great learning for me to apply to like do it the right way,
Yeah.
when I'm doing it. So, no, I'm a big fan of everything I've learned over the years. Have I always loved it in the moment? Not so much, but
Yeah.
so probably within the massage therapy realm. There's definitely some people that have some interesting business practices, mostly to avoid payroll taxes.
Okay, we won't talk about anything like that on
Yeah,
the channel.
we won't talk about anything like that, but
We will talk about this tee shot, though.
the lesson is do it legitimately. Just do
Yes.
it right. It's all good. You avoid a lot of headache.
Take honest mulligans.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. Honest mulligans.
See ball, hit ball.
See ball, hit ball. Okay.
We got a par 4, 243 yards.
Yes!
Carp
I hit the
path.
ball.
Hey,
Woo!
took a little right bounce as well. That'll work.
That'll work.
Nice
It
shot.
moved.
Don't forget to grab your
Progress.
tee this time.
Oh, yes.
Stay up. All right, that should be fine unless we're behind a tree. All right, so we have 65 yards to the pin from here. It's gonna be right behind this red tree. So we have red tree and a red pin. Don't do the second red pin that's also behind that red pin.
I see. Okay.
Okay, we'll let your red hair go and hit this red pin behind the red tree.
Sounds good. Yes!
Nice, that'll work. Bouncing. I love it. All right.
Everything is a victory. I score, one of my top strengths in Gallup is positivity. So,
Ooh, nice.
this might be the worst golf game on the planet. And I'm like, no, this is awesome.
All right, I have a 60. It's gonna be a full 60, 61 yards away. My 60 typically goes 60 yards, so it's fitting. It's easy to remember for this club. Go a little bit. All right, that'll work. We are putting.
So, worst parenting moment of mine and my husband's life. We were in Galena, Illinois, and we were staying at a timeshare with lots of people. Our daughter was 7 years old at the time. And we put on a cartoon for her and we were like, hey, honey, we're gonna go for a run, just like around the property real quick, and then we'll be right back. She's like, sure, I'm watching TV. So we leave, we start to go around, we find this golf course and we're like, perfect, we're gonna run through the golf course and then just come back to the timeshare. And so we're running, and right away, these dudes are like, what are you doing on the golf course? Like, get out of here, you know? And so we're feeling super awkward, and we're like, crap, we're not supposed to be running through this golf course. So we see this neighborhood, and we're like, okay, we'll just cut through this neighborhood. We're pretty sure we know how to get back to the timeshare. And long story short, this is the middle of like the woods, you know, it's like Great Lakes region. We end up getting lost like bad. And so then we're kind of panicking because it's been about 20 minutes since we've been gone, and we're like, crap, our daughter is alone. So my husband's like, I'll go one way, and then I'm like, I'll go another. So we separate. We only have one cell phone. Our daughter has the other. Cell phone dies. And so I have no idea where my husband is. I'm lost in the woods. And then I'm like, I'm going to try to find my way back to the golf course. Couldn't find my way back. And so I run down to this house, and I'm like having the frantic mom moment, and I knock on the door, and this lady answers, and she's super sweet. And I'm like, I need you to take me back to the World Mark in Galena. My daughter's there alone. I don't know where my husband is. He's lost in the woods somewhere. And she's like, you got it. I'm a mom too. And so she drives me back. And as we're driving, I see my husband like jogging along the side of the road. And I'm like, there's Wade, pick him up. And so we grab him, get back to the timeshare, open the door, and we like burst in. We're all panicky and sweaty. And our daughter like looks up, and she's like, what's up? What are you guys all worried about? And we're like, ah! So
She's like, I'm fine, I got TV.
yeah, so don't leave your kid in a random timeshare. Don't run through a golf course. They don't like that. And don't get lost in the woods and get eaten by I don't know, what is it, wolverines that live out there? Yeah, don't do any of that. Oh, man.
But like kids are so resilient that they're like, oh, I'm fine.
Well, she's so independent that like, I was like, this is not going to be a thing at all. And then I was like, okay, epic parent fail. It's okay, you learn.
Yep.
Thank God there's other nice moms in the world.
Right.
Okay.
I'll set a little bit.
Okay, so if I had like arced it a little more, maybe that would have worked out.
A little less muscle.
Okay, a little less muscle. Gotta have strong muscles to be a massage therapist.
That's true.
Yes, analyze, analyze.
I realize I say all right probably too much. Because after every one, I'm just like, all right.
All right. We
They
all
do
have some
place-
sort of tick, right?
That's true. They do place these pins in some very particular spots every time that we're out here. Go a little bit. That was the line, I think.
Oh!
Slammed it by. There we go.
Yeah.
First par. That makes us 1 over through 2. We'll catch you on hole 3.
All right, we're on hole 3, question 3. You injured both wrists and couldn't give massages anymore.
Yep.
That's like losing your favorite club mid-round, becoming blind, and also playing with your hands behind your back. How did that force you to reimagine your game plan?
Wow, I love all the golf analogies.
We were trying to do a lot of golf puns.
I guess this is a golf channel.
Yep,
okay.
yep.
Oh man. Well, that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me because it forced me to think creatively, long-term, strategically.
Ooh.
At about that time, for one, I realized like, okay, if I could work for myself, I could essentially be doubling what I'm pulling in, AKA work less hours. It was like, I knew I could live off of that salary. So I was like, okay, if I could work for myself, take half the clients, then maybe that would offload the strain on my wrist. But that was kind of the catalyst for, okay, I'm going to start my own business, which was, so it was a real blessing. Of course, when I started my own business, I did not see half the clients, but by then my wrists were doing better. But I think that time also started to plant the seeds of how can I start to use the knowledge in my brain instead of just the knowledge in my hands. Mm-hmm. And just kind of knowing that like at some point I will need to exit bodywork and either scale this or teach bodywork or do something else. Because, any of us can get hurt at any time, right? And so just that was the planting of the seeds of like, how do I turn knowledge into a job? And so that's essentially what I've done. So it's a great place to be. And I'm super grateful for that moment in my life. It was a little rough at the time. Like I totally freaked out. But,
it's weird how those moments like open up the most and like the biggest journeys.
Okay.
Par 3, 134 yards for Debbie. She has a 4-wood. She's got her practice swings out of the way. She's going to hit a hole-in-one.
Hell yeah. I like where your mind is.
Nice shot.
That was my best one so far.
Yeah, it's running. I knew you'd like that club after watching the earlier ones.
Just like running a business.
Exactly. Focus on the small things. And
Take
they
the bite of the
compound
elephant one bite at a time.
over time. All right, so we have, what do we got? 147 from here. I have a 9. It's a little bit cold, so I'm guessing it's not going to fly as far. Just because it fall kind of sprung on us out of nowhere. Chunky. Hey, guess what? We're going to take your shot.
Woo!
All right, so we have Debbie's shot here. We have 48 yards. She has a little bit of tree trouble up.
Oh.
So
Ah!
she's in the shade. She's going to take this on the right side of it, though.
I'm like...
That's daunting.
I know. I'm like... Okay. Tree trouble.
Right, so go to the right of the flag, as if you're aiming. The tree got you. The tree... Now you're making it rain leaves.
I know. The golf course people are probably like, stop attacking the tree. What did it do to you?
48 yards, I got a 56.
Oh.
Yeah, this is scooped. Scooped it.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna go pretty far to the right of it.
That way?
Yep, and it's gonna be up a hill
Okay.
in the rough, so you're gonna have to give it a little bit. You don't have to like hit it super, super hard, but you'll wanna hit it.
Okay. I got this.
You got it.
That was a
You got it,
practice
yeah.
shot.
You can
That-
be a little bit closer to
That
the ball.
was just me lubricating the joints. We're good.
Topped it with the putter. Did
There
the
you go.
same. Did the same. Not a good shot. Stop, slow down.
Ah! Too much muscle.
Oh, a little too much.
Meh.
Go, ball, go. Yikes.
Yes. No.
That was
Stop.
the right line. All right, let's get this close so that way we can leave with our,
With our dignity intact.
I think we lost that a couple shots ago.
Ugh.
Really? That's a tough.
Woohoo!
We'll count them and then we'll see what we got.
Hole 4, we're going to be 4 over through 3. The last hole kind of destroyed us, to say the least part. We shot 3 over on that.
Tree trouble.
Yeah, chipping trouble, putting trouble, and little trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble everywhere. Trouble on the tee shot, trouble everywhere. Hole 4, question 4. You shared about having a panic attack while pitching your service. Can you take us back to that moment, what you were going through in your head, and how did you rebuild your confidence after that duffed shot?
Ugh.
Kind of fitting of the last hole.
Yeah, I sort of like, yeah, I had a moment while I was pitching a provider. I was trying to pitch my services and get a contract going for some post-op massages. This was with a surgeon years ago. And yeah, I was sitting in front of his nurse and I just completely melted down. Like my chest tightened up. I couldn't breathe. I think I managed to sputter something out, but needless to say, like no contract was had. And I don't know, I like, it's almost like I blacked out. I don't even know if I even got my point across, but yeah, definitely did not come across as confident and knowledgeable, even though, I was plenty knowledgeable. It was just I went through this period for a really long time where kind of my mindset or my narrative is I'm just a massage therapist. And so I really got into this space of like, who am I to talk to people that are smarter than me or have a seat at the table? And then, after that, again, kind of hitting bottom, you only have up to go from there, right? And so I love to learn. And so I was like, okay, how do I manage anxiety? I started reading books on imposter syndrome. I came across like the work of Amy Cuddy, power posing. I remember reading Rewire Your Anxious Brain was a book that I read, and I just started to get these strategies like, visualization, changing my stance, and then changing my mindset too. Like I actually had another doctor friend that was very helpful in helping me realize this, But, you know, a doctor knows what they know, and a massage therapist knows what they know, and a videographer knows what they know, and a golfer knows what they know. And like, we can exchange information, you know what I mean? And like, some of us, yeah, sure, have maybe gone to more schooling and stuff like that. But as soon as I began to shift my mindset of like, oh, I'm just telling them about what I do. I don't need to know everything about what they do.
Yeah.
I don't need to know how to do a surgery to help a surgeon, you know? And then it was kind of game on from there. And I just slowly started to just change the way I thought and talked to myself. And
It's a big one.
it's a big one. Mindset is everything, man. Like
Positive self-talk.
like you have to, and then also like deciding that you are going to be successful, that you're going to overcome these things, and also recognizing that other people have their own fears and things like that. We're all human, you know? So, so it's been great. Now I pitch doctors and healthcare providers all the time. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. Like I love learning. Well, that's the other thing too, is like, I like to help people. So I like to ask them like, how can I help you? You know, and then I tell them about what I do, you know? So when you like reframing things, mindset,
Reframing is huge.
Huge.
I'm starting to see a very consistent theme with you.
Yes.
When something does happen, you don't let it hold you down. You fall down 7 times and you get back up 8.
Oh yeah. I'm an extremely persistent person. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's served me well.
Very cool. Well, let's see the persistent tee shot here with hole 4.
All right, hole 4, par 3. We have 145 yards from Debbie's tee box and 152 from my tee box. Debbie has a 4-wood in hand.
Nope. Yeah, isn't it like you got to try something, what is it, 250 times before it synthesizes into your brain?
That's so many times. If I could see it. All right, 150, I have a 9. We're gonna hit a good solid swing. After the last one was not.
Ooh, tree trouble. Hey, that's okay.
Somehow, after hitting 6 trees, I think we're gonna be close to the green.
Yes.
All right, we have a little chip shot here. Debbie has her pitching wedge.
I'll be good.
Got it.
No practice shot even. Yes.
That'll work. All right, I have a little 56. Take this on the right side just a little bit.
Boop. Good job.
There we go. All right, we have Debbie's putt here. It's a little left or right to left. What a putt.
Dude.
What a putt. Ah! Drop in. Nice. What a putt.
Yes.
And we'll see you on the next one.
But we're going to ask the question back from hole 5. We got asked not to basically play it, so we're just going to skip that, but we're still going to ask the question.
Run the naughty
we'll
list.
ask the 9th question when we get done with this hole, so that way we do keep up play pace. Unfortunately, that will probably mean we won't come out here for Grandpa's Woods anymore, so thank you for them for letting us come out here, golf as many episodes that we did, so we're grateful for that. You guys have a fun little course out here. If you're in the Murdoch, Elmwood area, for sure come check it out. Hole 5, question 5. People see you as outgoing now, but you said anxiety and imposter syndrome once held you back. What surprises people the most about who you are?
Well, I've always been outgoing, but I think people get tripped up when they see me nervous in any way. Like, for example, I have to give a talk in front of a bunch of people tomorrow at a luncheon, and
I'll be there to support.
I'm a little on edge about it. I was my little stomach butterflies last night as I was laying in bed. You know, but I think that surprises people. I think people just sort of think like, you know, Debbie's always outgoing and happy. Like, you know, surely, I don't know. And for the most part, I am. Like, I really have most of my life maintained like a nice even keel, and I've got a positive mindset, and even in the dark times, you know, I've always been like, I can figure this out, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it surprises people that, you know, things make me nervous still, like public speaking, and, you know, interacting with certain people make me nervous. And
Is that a good thing? It's supposed to be a good thing if it still makes you nervous, because there's still some excitement behind it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not so much from like, you know, my tribe is gonna reject me, but like I genuinely want to be thoughtful when I speak and provide value for people and things like that. You know, I do tend to just blurt things out of my mouth sometimes, and then I regret it later.
Yeah.
But you know, we all do that, right?
All right, we had to skip the last hole. The golf course has asked us to move forward and skip the last hole, so we will come back to that hole. We did par our last one, so that'll be 4 over through 4. We're actually going to play now on hole 6, which is a par 3. I have 104 yards here. We're gonna go over the water. I'm just gonna try to land on the left side of that green there.
Wait, we're going over the water?
Over the water.
Okay, best of luck, my friend. Hey!
There we go.
Not
That'll
too
work.
snazzy.
That'll work. All right, so we have our birdie putt here. Hit a great shot. We have a putter.
What? I don't see no bird.
Birdie is 1 under.
Okay. So I take it that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, stay up.
Oof.
Pretty good pace, pretty good pace. If you guys are wondering where Debbie's shot was, we're trying to speed up play just a little bit for the golf course. There's been some people behind us complaining about a little bit slow pace, probably from that triple bogey that we had, so we're gonna try to be respectful here.
The tree trouble?
Yes. Break, 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 break.
Oof.
Ooh, that one ran. Debbie's gonna tap this in for par. Oh, close.
Can I
All right,
just
you
take
can
the
leave
shot?
that one there.
Gotta finish the job.
Well, we got my shot too.
Well, that's true. Can he do it?
Little par putt, little snapper to the right, like we just saw. Oh,
Oh!
we should have pulled the flag. All right, so we're on hole 7. It is 190 yards. It's going to be right over there. Normally that's the tee box, so you have a little bit of a shot. But we have this tree in the way. There's another tree over there, so we are forced to lay over here to the left side. Kind of crappy, but it
I think
is.
the theme of the day is tree trouble.
I know. They
Hey,
do
my
have a lot
pinhook
of trees
just
out
fell
here.
into my yard too, so.
So I'm like, well, this will work. I got a 7, just gonna try to put this in play over there. Hit a little slice or like a power fade. Didn't fade as much,
Yeah.
but perfect spot to be in. Here we go, Debbie shot. Hole 7, we're up on Debbie's shot here. Your best shot yet. Between building massage memberships and growing your dream Airbnb themed like Beetlejuice house, what's the best and proudest drive of your career so far?
I think I'm pretty proud of the culture I'm building in my company. So kind of going back to one of my last answers where, you know, I've kind of played every role in the massage world.
Yeah.
And so it's really, really important to me to care for my team so that they can best care for the clients. And so, you know, my role for nearly 2 decades was taking care of the clients, and now I take care of my team so they can take care of the clients. And so
Nice.
it's just, it's been a lovely transition and building just a lot of trust. You know, trust is a really huge core value of mine. And hold on, I'm gonna take this shot real quick. Yes!
Nice. You're up there by me.
But yeah, I trust autonomy, you know, just thinking, you know, seeing the best in people. You know, that's my view on the world, and that's how I want to run my company. So I'm pretty proud of the systems that I put in place to, you know, make sure that my team is, you know, they're human beings. They get to live their own life. They get to do the things that are important to them. If they want to grow as leaders, you know, hell, if they even want to start their own practice, like I'm here to support them through all of that. Like, and just the massage therapy industry as a whole, like just getting it on par with other healthcare practices. And that starts with me building a strong organization and hopefully scaling out from there. So
Nice. I love the on par.
Oh, yes.
All right, shot number 2, 86 yards to the pin. Debbie's got an 8. She's gonna keep this left and stay away from
Aren't
the
I
right side
supposed to
with
like
water.
twist the?
Oh, you just gotta make good contact. Step number 1. Feet a little bit closer and good contact.
But I want to like end in a disco pose.
Oh,
Woo!
went up. Scared the birds even.
Anytime I hit the ball, it is a victory.
Nice, went right over that cart path. I think it should stop there, so we should find that ball.
I mean, this is literally my first game of golf in my entire life, so.
Yeah, you're doing really well. And the more important part is you're keeping the fun attitude with it.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have a 56 here. Turn a little bit.
Nice.
That'll work. We got a putt for birdie. All right, we're up here on my shot. Debbie's just gonna putt. Everything pulls towards the water, so she's gonna give it a nice little go and let the ridge do the rest.
Okay.
Probably not that much, or not that little.
Okay, the second chance. Everyone needs a second chance.
Yes.
All right.
Looking good. Sit. Oh, what a putt. Good putt.
Thanks.
Good pace. Nope, drop just like yours did.
It's a tricky one.
I know. Should be able to get a nice little par putt here. There we go,
Yeah.
par. Hole number 8 is a par 3, 143 yards for Debbie. Hole 8, question 8.
Where am I even going?
Straight up that hill. There's a little flag on the right or the left side. It's kind of hard to see. For people who want to experience what you're building, from massage memberships to Airbnb, what's the best way for them to connect with you and be a part of your journey?
Honestly, I haven't been the best with social media lately because one of my big things, my youngest is 4. She goes into kindergarten next fall, so I've largely been scaling back like my social media stuff, but I have a couple social media handles. @WellToDugan is my personal, and @ViaMed Massage is my massage one.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a VA helping me, so sometimes it's me jumping on there, but honestly, the best way to see what's going on in my massage practice is probably to join my email list. I'm very active in newsletter. I try to bring people a lot of value in terms of healthy community events, healthy recipes. You know, really, massage is just one piece of the puzzle. Like, I want people to have access to lots of different ways to improve their health. And so I'm usually spotlighting different partnerships, whether it's people like Liza at LP Fitness or some of the pain doctors that I love, like the docs at Innovative Pain and Spine, PTs that I love. You know, because sometimes when you're on your wellness journey, like, massage isn't the next thing that you need at that moment. Maybe you need something else. So I try to give people lots of value, lots of resources. And so just get in touch with me. I'll get you on my email list, and lots of great information there.
Nice. Where can I find your Airbnb that's themed like Beetlejuice?
I don't have the Beetlejuice themed Airbnb yet. Right now I have.
You're working on it.
I'm working on it. Right now I have like a retro arcade. It's in Dundee.
Okay.
And it is amazing, and we can link it to this video. But my husband and I, we've both been in customer service for a long time. We love surprising and delighting people and just creating amazing experiences. And so basically my husband created his dream house, like childhood arcade from the 80s, Magic House.
Nice.
And then we never get to stay in it because it's rented out all the time.
That makes sense. She just came off of a really great shot, so.
That's right.
Really great shot, really great putt.
I'm not throwing away my shot. Gotta see Hamilton.
Well, I will.
Yes! Woo! The
Ooh,
trees!
Smoked the tree.
I still hit it.
Yeah, it's true. Hopefully we can find that one. All right, I'm gonna take that just on the left side here. I have an 8, we have 152. It is uphill just a little bit, so I'm hoping that's gonna add a little bit of yardage to it. A little toey.
All right.
And a little short, but that'll be a good chip. She's
Okay.
got her pitching wedge. She's gonna give it a good little whack and make it go up there and in the hole.
I am. Hole in one.
Hole in 2. Ooh, really good whack. but too much.
Like I said, I'm blown away that I'm even hitting the ball at all. So
I think these are fun
Today-
shots when it's like at your knees when you're standing. So they're very interesting to say the least. All right, what do we got? 22-yard little chip shot here. Came out a
There
little
you
left, but that'll work.
that'll work.
Stay up there. And we're putting.
All right.
Go. That bird was gonna block it anyway.
Hey, wait, bird trouble. Yep.
It did swoop on like
It did.
that exact time.
Ooh.
Oh. All
so
right, another
close, yet so far away.
another bogey. All right, we'll catch you on the next tee shot.
If you could replay one shot in life, personal or business, with the knowledge and experience from that, you just get to re-hit that shot. What are you going to do and how would you swing it differently?
I feel like this is a trick question.
No.
I don't think I would redo anything. Doesn't that like alter the frequency of the universe, and then you're like Marty McFly and you are in a different universe where you don't marry the person you marry and you don't have the kids
This
you're
is
gonna
why
have.
you get to have the perspective and everything too. Just be like, you redo. So like we all have the shots, personal or life.
Okay.
They're like small or big.
Okay. I would have started taking risks sooner. I would have started my massage practice sooner. I would have opened an Airbnb sooner. I would have, like, my husband and I both, like, we kind of have what you have going on. We're like, we've been, we're safe, we're savvy, whatever. We identify with that. And so we haven't always been, like, oh yeah, we're going to take that risk and invest in real estate or whatever. But like, high risk, high reward, like,
Yeah.
but then, systems and processes and stuff like that. But no, truly, like, my failures have made me who I am. I've loved the journey. I love my failures in a way. They're kind of like, they're a very personal part of my story. You can always turn things around, but yeah, just taking risks sooner, for sure.
Taking a risk there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Good answer.
All right, so like we said, we have hole 9 here. It's a par 3, 135
Oh,
yards
this
for
is
Debbie.
sandy.
145 for me.
That was a practice shot. Hang on.
Focus, see ball, hit ball.
Yes. Okay.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Not
We're
too
in the
shabby.
air, we're up and forward. All right, we got 153 from back here. Take this just on the left side there.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Should be good.
There you go.
Short. All right, that'll work. We're chipping a putt away. All right, so we have our chip shot here. It's probably gonna be about another 20-yard chip shot. Debbie has the 52 degree in there. She's gonna put close stance and make a nice little swing on it. What a shot. Sit,
Boom!
right there, sit.
Stay.
Oh, that ledge. Or left, I mean.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I didn't give
Oof.
it enough. All right, so we have a very tricky par putt. The pin's on a very sloped green and all kind of runs down. So we're gonna be putting uphill. Pin
Okay.
goes a little left to right. Go ball, go.
It is. It's slopey. You gotta, yeah. You got some. Oh, yep.
Ooh. Ooh. Missed it. Okay.
My whole destiny is weighing in
Waited
on
for
this shot.
So it's gonna be just on the right side there. Not that much. Not that little. Right there.
Okay.
Oh no! All right, go ahead and tap that one in for a double. Nice. All right, we'll conclude over by the clubhouse.
Debbie's story is a reminder that your worst shots don't define your rounds. They set you up for the next round. From wrist injuries to panic attacks, from Starbucks to scaling a business, she's proof that it's never too late to take another swing. You've been watching the Mulligan Mic, where every guest reminds us that it's never too late to rewrite your scorecard. If you enjoyed the round, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you don't miss out on your next tee time. Until next time, take aim, Swing hard and never be afraid to take your mulligans.
Subscribe to Mulligan Mic today.